Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Now this is just a quick video to talk about Hdzero and specifically some adoption or sales numbers. Now whilst this isn't a subject I would usually cover, it was something that was brought up recently on one of my videos, and JB and Blunty covered it on their news segment as well. Last week I put out my video going over the new VRX for Hdzero, just explaining what the situation is, and it's being released as we speak right now. On that video, someone asked a question about how many users or how many sales of Hdzero do we think there has been, and I posted back, we don't know for sure, but the forums and groups are very active. What was very interesting though is that it appears Fat Shark posted on that as well and put on some actual sales numbers. However, I have been provided some information that sort of counteracts that, and I'm going to walk you guys through it in this video. So let's hop over to the desktop first of all, and let's take a closer look at what was actually said. So as I said, I released a video talking about the new VRX module, and I talked about what the features and specs are and things like that, and there was a lot of people making comments. One comment which was quite interesting, was from Jeff Cap'n FPV, who simply asked, Ian, do we know what the total number of Byte units sold is, i.e. the current estimated user base? My reply to that was very simple, saying we don't, no way to tell fully, but the groups are very active, to be fair. And that was simply me saying, look, I see a lot of people discussing the product, a lot of people are being interested in it, but we don't know the numbers for sure. However, what is really interesting is this post here from an account called Fat Shark RC. It is believed to be the official Fat Shark account. I've seen it post before. It's actually posted on some of my other videos before, usually when I've upset them. So I do believe it's a legitimate account. However, what it says is as follows. We sold 2,000 units. About 500 pieces went to enterprise, leaving 1,500 for the FPV market. 500 was sold at the $249 full price. 1,000 was sold at the $99 level. Now, this is quite frankly very unusual to have a manufacturer or a distributor post actual sales numbers for us to see. It's rather interesting, as you can see, that it appears the official Fat Shark account has posted this. It suggests a total of 2,000 units shipped, of which 500 went to enterprise, 500 sold at that full price, and then 1,000 at the reduced price of $99. And that would suggest the Hdzero community size is about 1,500 users, but it would be less than that based on some people having double. So if you were to take those numbers, it would suggest the community size was probably about 1,200 users in my opinion. However, I have been shared some more information. I can't tell you where this information has come from. I can't tell you if this was perhaps what was shipped out of the factory. All I can tell you is I believe this information is 100% legitimate. So let's take a look at these numbers. So what I've been told is as follows. The original Byte system, which was sort of the beta system to Byte Hdzero, was a total of 300 pieces. So that was the total. There are that many out there. It wasn't really a major product release. It was more a trial than anything else. From there, we have the Byte VRX, and I've been told that there has been 3 batches of these. The first, August 2020, there were a total of 300. That would sort of make sense, the sort of early batch run to check everything was working. We then, in January 21, had another batch of 2,000 units shipped. And then, in April 21, we had another 2,000 units shipped. This would suggest the total VRX unit size is 4,300 units, and not that 2,000 units that was suggested on that Fat Shark post. Furthermore, we have one more, and we have the Scout HD, and it's believed there were a total of 300 units of these shipped in total. I have one of those 300 here, and this would align with this very much being that pre-release product and not gone into full production. This would make the total Hdzero user base of around 4,900 units. But if we take out Byte Frost out of that, because whilst it is compatible, it's not really the system we have today. We have around 4,500, 4,600 units out there. As you can see, the data between these two is very different. We have that Fat Shark account, which appears to be legitimate, but I can also say this data is what I believe legitimate as well. So we have two very different sets of numbers, one pegging the user base at around 2,000 max, and the other one pacing it at nearly 5,000. Really, what it shows is that Hdzero has been restricted somewhat up till now because of the VRX, but that is all about to change with the release of the new Hdzero dedicated VRX. I've been told that numbers on these are going to be ramping very, very quickly, and we should see good supply in the next couple of weeks and months moving forward, allowing anyone to get involved with Hdzero who wants to. Now, these numbers would also show that these Scout HDs have never come out of that original PVT run with just that initial batch of 300 units shipping and them still being available today to buy on the likes of Get FPV. I've made many comments on the situation of these in the past, especially around the question marks on, are they a full release product or not? Are they still a PVT? They were originally sold as PVT. However, that label has now been removed, but the numbers would suggest that what's being sold is still that initial production run, and they are very, very small. Overall, in the end, what the numbers tell us is the community around Hdzero has still been fairly small, but it has been constrained by the supply of VRX modules. We don't know the overall mix on total sales versus that reduced $99, but there is no question reducing the price really did push adoption. We are going, though, to see a lot more people come on board now as supply of the new VRX module gets available. I've been told we should see supply increase quickly, and it should allow many people to get involved. You are seeing a lot of people wanting to jump onto this system, so regardless of these numbers, you're going to see the adoption increase very, very quickly moving forward. Anyway, that's it from me on this one. I just wanted to share with you this update and try and put some more info out there. If you found this video interesting, please do consider hitting the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links to my Patreon as well as Buy Me a Coffee. It's only by you guys using them am I able to keep making independent content like this. Anyway, that's it from me. Stay safe, and I will speak to you guys again soon.